Back and through. So he's in total control of what he's doing here because he knows what body parts he's hitting. He's using the words back and through, the infamous words back and through. Beautiful. That's in. All right, good. Very good. How important is back and through to you?
It's the tempo.
Yep.
It's everything.
It's everything.
It's the hardest thing, but it's the most important.
Ben Mutz from Ben Mutz Golf here, and what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you some distance rollout factors when it comes to chipping here, based off my book, Golf's 50-Yard and In Club. We're at the beautiful Cog Hill facility in Lamont, Illinois. The Gemsix families owned this, I think, for over 75 years. 4 golf courses, Dubs, Dreads, a gem. The ravines as hard as all get up here. The practice facilities out here are fantastic here. And I love this green here because it gives me a chance to do rollout factors when I'm chipping a golf ball. So Golf's 50-Yard and In Club. We're going to get into the chipping section. So here's what I want you to do. Stick with me, hit subscribe, hit like, keep it simple, stupid, and that's what you're going to learn today. Let's go. I'm here with my editor and my illustrator and my friend, Greg Civic. Today what we're going to do, Greg, is we're going to go through the 3 body parts that we're going to use to make the ball go 3 yards in the air, 5 yards in the air, and 10 yards in the air. So what we're trying to become here, we're trying to become competent and not trying to become a superstar, okay, of hitting these different golf shots. If you can control the ball going 3 yards in the air, okay, 5 yards in the air, and then 10 yards in the air, you can actually become a master chipper just by changing clubs. So Greg, let's do the 10-yard one first, okay? So now we have the ball position now. The ball position is being played. I want you to play the ball off your right heel this time, Greg. So get your feet up a little more. There you go, good. Your right back heel. On the outside, right outer heel. Right there, yep, right there, yep, okay, good. Okay, so we're gonna make this ball go 10 yards in the air, right palm off left inner thigh, check. Right palm, right inner thigh, check. Dimple on the ball, back and through. All right, very good, beautiful, beautiful chip right there, okay? We'll do that one more time, okay? Let's get that barrel of that gun pointed to that flag there. We'll get this thing going a straight line here. So this is Greg making the ball go 10 yards in the air off of his back heel. So there's 3 body parts, okay? Your right heel, okay, right heel, okay, your baby toe and your big toe. So we're gonna do one more off your right heel. 10 yards, back and through. Okay, we sculled that one. Well, that's right. That's the game of golf here. I got you under pressure here, Greg here. Right palm off left inner thigh. Right inner thigh. Say the magic words of back and through. Back and through. Beautiful. Nice comeback. Okay, now, so what we're going to do here is now we're going to do one more, okay? And this time it's going to be off your baby toe. Remember, there's 3 body parts that you can practice. Your right heel, your baby toe, and your big toe, and find out which body part is comfortable with you so you can hit the golf ball down and through, saying the words back and through. We're not going to be a hero here. Body part number 10, back and through. Beautiful. Hear that nice little pop right there? Beautiful. So let's say, for instance, Greg's practicing, and does he like the way that ball sounded when the ball's off his baby toe, then that could be his permanent body part when he's chipping a golf ball. Let's do one off your big toe now, Greg, okay? Right palm off left inner thigh, right palm right middle of right thigh, or right inner thigh, back and through. Okay, boom, hit that a little thin. Let's do it again. So you play that ball forward, so you hit that ball a little thin, correct? Yep. So let's go back to now your baby toe, okay? Okay, your baby toe, right, boom, right palm off left inner thigh, right inner thigh, dimple on the ball, back and through. Okay, so that could be Greg's body part for chipping. So what we don't do is we don't get fancy here, okay? All right, if I want to make the ball trajectory lower, I just change the golf club right here. So let's go ahead and now let's do a body part number 3, Greg. That's your right palm off your left inner thigh to your left testicle. These are the hard ones because they're the short ones. Back and through. Okay, very good. So would you say in this little demonstration, Greg, that your body part in terms of ball position off your baby toe is the best body part for you? Definitely. Okay, so then Greg would definitely sit there and not worry about getting fancy, not trying to hit the flop shot. This is a standard chip shot, and the rollout factors of the chipping is just nothing more than changing the golf club. All right, try it again. Right palm off left inner thigh. Okay, making sure you say the words back and through. Okay, off your baby toe. Right palm off left inner thigh to left testicle, back and through. Beautiful. Now let's go ahead and do the right testicle, which is body part number 5. Right palm off left inner. So the body part now, okay, again, is off his baby toe. Right palm off left inner thigh to right testicle, back and through. All right, beautiful, excellent, very good. So Greg's out here practicing chipping. So what he's not doing, he's trying to get consistent with the ball position within his feet. Okay, very good. So now let's say Greg wants to get fancy, okay, and he wants to make the ball go higher. Then Greg, the only thing he's going to chew, he's not going to change the body part. He's going to change the ball position. So Greg, what's one of your favorite shots when you're doing this? Where do you like to put the ball position?
Just off, just actually in between the left heel and right heel.
Very good. So we have the body part here. So he's chosen right in here. Let's see this ball going high. What body part are you going to hit, Greg?
I'm going to hit 10.
Hitting the body part number 10. All right, see how much the trajectory. So what he didn't change, okay, ladies and gentlemen. Greg, let's get a couple more balls here. I want to keep this tape going here because this is really good here. I got it right here. What he didn't change, he didn't change his stroke. So a lot of times, all right, when you hear teachers talking, they have so many different variations on how they want to hit this golf shot. Remember, I am doing this for you, the recreational golfer. Keep it simple, stupid. Find a body part that you like. Okay, the body part, the 3 body parts we're going to work on is left testicle, right testicle, and right inner thigh, saying the magic words of back and through. All right, very good. Now let's do like if Greg wanted to actually hit the ball really low, that means he can actually go on the outside of his right heel. Your right heel, Greg, really get up there. Okay, let's do a body part number 10, and watch the trajectory here. All right, good. There's beautiful. There's a beautiful shot right there. You see that ball back up and have some backspin on there? So when Greg is practicing here, he's not standing next to the ball trying to feel or touch actually how far he's going to go. Remember, in my methodology, there's 2 things to make the ball go the necessary distance. How far the right palm goes back and at what tempo. Greg, are you honing in on that dimple and back and through?
That's what I'm watching.
Yep. Dimple of the ball, back and through. Now, what this really means is that Greg's going to determine, okay, what body part he's going to actually set up to the golf ball with first, okay? All right, what body parts he's going to actually hit, okay, and say the magic words of back and through. So he has this all set up before he goes to the golf ball. He's not sitting there trying to feel or touch how hard he's hitting the golf ball. Back and through, back and through, back and through, back and through. Okay, try it again. It's good. Try it again. That's right. I got you under the gun here. You're on candid camera here. I'm speeding up your normal practicing, that's for sure. Right palm off, left inner thigh, check. Nice ball straight. So what body part was that, Greg?
It was 10, wall position between the left.
So stop 1 second here. Let me go ahead and don't hit another one. Let me explain what that means. That means when he was practicing, he told himself what body part he was going to hit, where the ball was going to be positioned, and then the secret sauce ingredient of this, now listen to this very closely, folks, is the tempo of back and through and the dimple on the golf ball. This is what creates the consistency. His mind already knows what's going on. His mind's already told his body what body part to hit, back and through. Very good. Get rid of that other ball. Get a couple more chips here. Greg, that's great. Okay, good. Couple more. So let's get this ball going higher. Let's see if you perform your magic. Right? How are you to hit this shot if you were under the gun? All right, that's a Jim Dandy. Look at that right there, beautiful. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this, hit subscribe, hit like. I'm going to continue doing a lot of short game theories. Now, here's the difference of my short game method. What makes the ball go a necessary distance is how far it travels. So let's say if Greg wanted to make this ball travel further, right now, what are you using, Greg? He's using a 50.
This is the 58.
58 degree bend. So let's see if he put a 9 in his hand and hit the same body parts, the ball's going to roll out farther, which we're going to show you here in the next segment of this shipping. Back and through, back and through, back and through. Beautiful shot right there. Excellent. Okay, next phase will come up shortly. Good job, Greg. Now we're going to incorporate green reading and how you read the greens when you're chipping to determine what golf club you're going to go. So, Greg, I'm just going to videotape you go do what you would do. Go ahead.
All right, Ben, so I've got a chip shot here, and I'm going to incorporate your method of green reading into the chip shot. So from the ball, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 16 yards.
16 paces, yep.
Of which the last 4 yards are flat,
Okay.
and the previous 12 yards are uphill.
Okay.
So we have 16 yards, so I'm using my 58 degree wedge.
Okay.
That has a rollout factor of 1 to 1.
Yep.
So I'm going to split that distance in half and see where the middle point is.
Okay.
So this would be the middle. This is where I'd be trying to land the ball.
Very good. Okay.
It's a flat surface.
Okay.
But although we know it's uphill,
right,
I'm going to have to add 2 yards.
Okay, very good. And so would you walk the ball, would you pace off then from where your landing area is to your ball?
So now, if this is the middle, this is 8 yards, but I know it's got to be 2 yards more.
Okay.
Now this is my...
beautiful. Yep.
Right
Okay,
here.
yep.
So now I walk off from here to the adjusted distance back to the ball, which should be 8 and 2. It should be 10.
All right, beautiful.
10 yards.
Yep.
Now I'm going to use my 10-yard body part.
Okay.
Right here.
Mm-hmm.
Line. Put the club behind the ball down the perfect target line. Position the ball.
Money shot. That's potential. That's potential up and down. You want to try?
Pretty big bite.
You want to try that one more time? Try it one more time. Not a bad chip though. That's still definitely in the one putt range. Very good. That's money spot. Beautiful. Good. Now, okay, good. Hit the pin. Now, if you wanted to change the club, what would you do?
Change the club. It has a different rollout factor.
Okay, yep.
So let's go with my 46-degree wedge.
Okay.
So this has a 3-to-1 instead of a 2-to-1.
Okay.
So I have 16 yards. It's going to play 18 yards.
Okay, got it.
I'm going to do a third of that.
Okay.
So that's going to be 6 yards in the air.
Beautiful.
And 12 yards of rollout.
Let's see what happens. Good. So again, he's doing the calculations of how far the ball is going to go in the air based on the club, changing the club. What's not going to change is the body, where he's going to hit the body part that he wants. Okay, say the words back and through. Let's see the rollout factor. Good. All right, very good. So we notice here, okay, the less lofted club gave you a little bit more consistency, correct? Okay, so that's our goal here. So let's do one more. So remember here, the key is that getting the ball on the green and let it roll out. We don't want to hit that ball flying in the air as much as possible. Get that ball on the green and let it roll out. Very good. All right, excellent, beautiful. 2 solid chip shots right there. Excellent, Greg. Now let's go ahead. You have a third club there. Well, what's the loft of that club?
Third club is my 54-degree.
Okay.
So this has a 2-to-1 rollout factor. So we have 18 yards. So that's going to be, what, 8, 9, about 8 yards.
About 8 yards, okay, fine.
In the air.
Okay, got it? Very good. Okay, excellent. That's a great chip. Now, so Greg, who's an engineer by design, can do the math real quick in his mind. So what I'm trying to teach you is that on these shots here, to really try and stick with the 3 body parts, 3, 5, 10, okay, and then change the golf club, change the club to make the ball either go those distance factors. Now, Greg understands that 1 past 5 is 6 here. So let's go ahead and do this right here. You took that back 6. Yep. Let's just do 5, okay? Right palm off left under thigh to your right testicle on this chip right here. Back and through. Yep. Back and through. Okay, do it. Okay, say it again. So hit it solid. One more time. You talked yourself into it's going to come short. Just do 5. I want to see it go 5. Good. Okay, very good. So very good. So that's not bad. So Greg, if you were to play competitively on this particular shot right here, what would be your favorite club?
I would take my 46-degree pitching wedge.
Because?
Because it has a 3-to-1, and I know if I land it in the air, have it fly in the air 8 yards, it's going to roll out the final distance.
Very good. Hit one more. Hit that a little bit behind that ball.
Yeah, it was a little fat.
Here we go. Remember, hit subscribe, like on this. Now watch your video. So lastly, before we get off this video on here, so if the ball has what is called a break, okay, or descent, then you need picking out the point that you're aiming to what? The gravity, the gravity point, right? Just like we did when we were putting here, okay? All right, a couple more putts here. I have a couple more chips. I got 3 putts, 3 balls for you to make, Greg. Here we go, back and through. Hit the body part. Beautiful. Look at that right there. Excellent. Spot on. Let's see if you do two more in a row. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now the young man's concentrating. Now I got him under the pressure of concentrating. So all he's doing, he's chose the tool that he wants, okay? Hit the body part that he wants, saying the beautiful words of back and through to make the ball go the necessary distance. Now, Greg, just do me a favor. Grab your 58 and come over here. Let's make one last chip up over here. Just grab your 58 and walk right here. So we're now go on the fringe here. So let's say, for instance, Greg had 3 chips over here on the fringe, and he had to make this ball go in that hole right there, which is just a nice short little chip shot right here. This is the one where you grind all day long, you get yourself in position, okay, and you want to actually hit this ball either in the hole or definitely get up and down. So what body part would you use in this, Greg?
This would be the right testicle.
The right testicle, okay, good. Very nice, good, good, good. Let's see him make one. Back and through, so he's in total control of what he's doing here because he knows what body parts he's hitting. He's using the words back and through, the infamous words back and through. Beautiful, that's in. All right, good, very good, do it again. Excellent, Greg's a skilled golfer, using the body part to body part. Okay, very good. Now lastly, Greg, how important is back and through to you?
It's the tempo.
Yep.
It's everything.
It's everything.
It's the hardest thing, but it's the most important.
Okay, so the body part is something that you can work on just by watching in front of a mirror, but having the tempo of back and through, that's the golden nugget. And that's what I do, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, in my methodologies, I teach you the timing and tempo in your full swing, which is heel, tick, heel, tack. In your short game, it's back and through. Greg, great. Thanks for that great demonstration. Next time, hit subscribe, hit like, and let's go.